Hello. um, uh, welcome to stream. It feels like I have been on a long hiatus and I'm coming back and I don't know what to do. It's been like a long weekend, hasn't it? I was on my weekend getaway with my partner and their parents at their cottage, and then the beginning of the week has been quite long. Yeah, it's been some days, and I was supposed to stream yesterday. How am I doing? Yeah, I'm doing okay. A little scattered, a little too rushed, a little too busy, but I'm managing it. Like I'm managing it okay. I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm like I was supposed to go look after my father already on Monday evening, from Monday to Tuesday, which I did, but I kind of forgot to look at my calendar and everything was kind of rushed. And then yesterday I was like just about to start the stream when he called me on Discord. And he was like, hey, you wanna come over again? And I was like, okay, of course I will. And so I prioritized, and in a way I'm kind of glad I didn't stream yesterday and instead had another like off day, because I was still feeling kind of like I needed a little bit of me time. It's like a lot of things going on. Like in uni I have so many things. Like I'm trying to wrap up my bachelor's degree finally. I've been many years late with it. I'm trying to wrap it up like this year, like best of my abilities, so I could actually like get the thesis and everything done and all my like all the courses I have left. You should prioritize your personal life before YouTube. Like, yes, exactly. And that's what I've been doing. Okay, like this week's schedule is really chill. Today too, we are like streaming like 2 hours and that's all. I'm really good. I'm like, I have learned to prioritize better. I'm the best at it, but I'm better at it. Okay, I'm better at it, and I'm really happy about that. My father's okay. He had like a growth removed that was not like cancerous or anything. Like, of course, like on the long run, if no one had noticed it, maybe it could have turned cancerous. But right now it's fine, and he's fine, and he seems pretty well recovered already, even though the surgery was 2 days ago. He's leaving to Netherlands. I think Netherlands, yeah, Holland tomorrow, which is I think quite like tight for like after the surgery, but I hope it all goes well. So there's nothing to worry about in that. So it was good. Yeah, me too. I hope he has a quick recovery. It was kind of like he didn't tell me about like his symptoms until this surgery or anyone, which I'm like, I kind of understand that he didn't want to worry anyone, because also like Finnish healthcare system is fucked. So even though he had pretty severe symptoms like a year ago already, or even like 2 years ago, I don't remember, apparently he told me that the healthcare system has been so shit, absolute shit, that like they haven't been, that the lungs have been like, what is it, like the queues for treatment have been long and all. So that's been like really fucking great. So he hasn't been able to know what's going on for a long time. And he didn't want to worry anyone, but now that everything is cool, everything is fine, everything is cool beans, we don't have to worry. Yeah. Also, Ryūki, what's your opinion on the Curse of Blackwater phase I had mentioned and gave a timestamp follow? It is absolutely fantastic. We were talking about this actually with my partner. We were in sauna. and they were talking about like how they've gotten used to my avatar. And thinks that it's funny when like my eyes look up but my upper eyelids go down, and it looks like I'm like having some kind of seizure or something, I don't know. I'd be like, oh, I've been trying to think of like a way where I can have as much mobility in eyes without having that in the model 2, so it looks more sane. But at the same time, I kind of think it's somewhat like, I don't know, characteristic for my avatar to have like all those silly faces going on that make no sense and look kind of awful. Like, I think I want to enable it actually in the second model too, for the eyes to go all over. Yeah, I also got the compilation done. I don't know if anyone has watched it. I haven't checked on my like channel in a while. I don't know how many views it has. Maybe one. Hopefully at least one. The cross-eyed face from Curse of Blackwater is probably my favorite. Yeah, there's a lot of funny faces this model can make. Yeah, I have no idea if anyone is interested to watch the compilation of Scare compilation, but I had a lot of fun making it because I incorporated like some of my earliest streams, like Little Nightmares. Like Little Nightmares 1 was like among maybe the first 5 games I ever streamed like 3 years ago. So I had a lot of good time. The quality was worse. But I think that's like just like a cute and nostalgic and kind of it's nice to incorporate the whole journey to this month of streaming. And I was thinking of making like core memories from my streams, like bits I remember the best or that have like stuck with me. It's gonna be a lot of work, but I hope to release it around my anniversary because it would be nice to kind of have a little bit of a memory trip, you know. I was just Scare compilation. I found it funny how you laughed during almost every scare from the Curse of Blackwater. I don't know. It seems like it seems I have the custom to laugh. I also personally find it pretty funny how I start to repeat when I'm actually panicked. I start to repeat words, it seems, or at least I have at one point done that, like in the earlier streams. I think it's funny. Yeah. Anyway, this feels good. Good to be back. Yeah, this week we are playing Doki Doki Literature Club, and then later this week on Friday I hope to finish Merchant Forest. Honestly, for the past like 4 streams of Merchant Forest, I've been like, oh, is it gonna end? Is it gonna end? And it always continues. I just really hope it ends. And then during the weekend, I think on Sunday in evening, I have like a Raptor Boyfriend dating simulation visual novel game I'm really looking forward to. A lot of people do that from what I've seen in Scare compilations, but you're the only one who starts laughing on crazy. Well, laughter I think is a really good reaction. I think it's really appropriate. Okay. Okay, let's get to the game though. We have had successful yapping of 5 minutes. Let's load the game. Oh my god. Right, what I remember from last time, they broke the 4th wall. They infiltrated my game files. Didn't you say you'd start taking a break from novel games after our life? Well, yeah, I did. And look what we are playing right now. I mean, when I checked the playtime of Raptor Boyfriend, or whatever it is called, if I go on how long to beat and check how long it is, I think it's only like maybe 6 hours. Let's see, Raptor Boyfriend. Let's see. Its main story is around 4.5 hours long. All styles is 5.5 hours. Whereas our life is it's also all styles is 20 hours, okay? All styles 20 hours, so there is a significant difference in the length of the games, okay? I don't think I will start a really long visual novel game in a while, except for Danganronpa 2 when the time comes, but you know, that's not accounting for yapping time, which may as well be extra 2 hours. Yeah, I will. Make that 5 hours. No, but I saw it on Steam store on sale, and it's just, think about the concept of a fucking high school Raptor Boyfriend simulation how awesome is that? If a game screams the stream material, then that game screams stream material. The material. These are hard words to say in a row. Anyway, so Monika, we have sold our soul to Monika, if I remember correctly. I'm kind of worried about that. Anyway, yeah, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. I don't think her smile is that irresistible. That sounds like furry stream. Joking. I think it sounds like a scaly stream. I mean, raptors, as far as I know, raptors don't have fur, but at least scales. Maybe. Anyway, I timidly followed Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Why are we going to the third-year classes activities floor? Why? I don't remember why we are out of the classroom. Are we like fetching some item or? Monika, full of energy, swings open. Wait, no, right. We started all over again, and now she's like recruiting us, right? She's recruiting us, and like we are sending our soul to the club, right? Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Scaly furry, I don't see much difference since scalies are also origin called furries from what I heard. You're much more well versed in this than I. I trust your knowledge. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be so mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Ryuki. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, nice to meet you both. So, I ran into Ryuki in our classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to... well, you know... I was on the internet for 5 minutes and accidentally ended up discovering furries. That's a rough start, I guess, but I guess it like keeps it real for you. Like it sets the baseline for what's to come. Welcome to the internet. How does a song go? Welcome to the internet. Something like that. Right, Natsuki doesn't have cupcakes for us. I just noticed, by the way, on the background, there's an image of hanged Sayori. Is that her name? I forgot our friend's name. Sayori sounds right. We have her on the background. That's Monika. That's kind of hasty, Monika. That's not really professional of you to kind of like like show yourself like this, you know? It's pretty much every trauma and children enter the internet. I was on the internet for 5 minutes and so... yeah, for me... I mean, for me, it was fine the first 5 minutes. Like, I didn't know how to use the internet. So every time I wanted to play games on Miniclip, I had to ask someone to open the computer, or then I like learned to navigate only in the way that I would open Miniclip and like the games. But it was later when my friends showed me like porn on YouTube. why am I talking about this? That I was like kind of like getting introduced to the worst sides of internet. Those were the days. Anyway, stretching time. Let's do some stretching. Okay. Anyway, Natsuki was supposed to make cupcakes, and Monika is making some big mistakes here. Okay, she's like showing her true colors, in a way that's not maybe good. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yes, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Ryuki? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. It's the closet, guys. The chair is looking at us menacingly. I know it. It's standing there, victorious, now that its first victim has fallen into its grasp. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. The chair is not evil, for God's sake. Well, no! You're lying, you're gaslighting me. I've seen through its plans, and you're trying to make me not spoil the game for myself saying that. I know the chair is actually holding a gun against Monika's head, okay? It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. How much repetition is there gonna be? Like, is this gonna be like really say, are we actually gonna repeat the first 6 hours of the game? She has gained control of Monika. Yes! This is a world of sentient house items, okay? Furniture. Furniture is the word. I was thinking of it yesterday too. Like, what is the word for that? Furniture is the word I have been looking for. Okay, yes. This is a sentient furniture world. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes cool events like the festival that much more important. We aren't repeating the game. If we did, the game would be 10 times long. Okay. I trust you on that. I saw it was crazy on how long to beat. I checked it out. Like, Doki Doki is supposed to be like 3 hours long game. Like, if I go to Doki Doki Literature Club on how long to beat, it's like all play styles, the gaming hours is like 5.5 hours, and rushed is like 2.5 hours. That's kind of insane, isn't it? Anyway, I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that... You know... Yuri, I do not trust you. You don't trust Yuri? Yuri is just making tea. She's the best girl, right? She's just being, like, accommodating. Isn't that the word? Accommodating? Yes, accommodating. I believe in you. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Ryuki, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Best girl, yeah, sure. What do you mean? We should be sussing out Monika. Everyone else is innocent, right? There's nothing sus about Yuri. These poor girls are just victims of Monika's whims, okay? Monika's whims are killing everyone, okay? Drinking a little bit of coffee. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. What about the chair? Yes, the chair. I mean, the chair is like the mastermind. It's controlling Monika, but Monika is like too far gone. They're planning to assassinate Yuri and Natsuki and us at the very end. You've been sussing out the chair since day one. Yes, I have been. But I know that now Monika is also in on it, okay? I mean, maybe we can fix her, but we can't fix the chair. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, how about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Monika may be evil, but the chair's just infected her mind now. Soon enough it'll infect Natsuki and Yuri too. Oh no! No, we can save everyone. We can save everyone. We just fight against Monika's whims, okay? But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. That's not a spoiler. You sure about that? Did you just spoil me the whole rest of the game? The chair is gonna win. The chair is winning us all and just like makes us its slave. Oh no. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. Only for a brief moment. I think this bit is different from the very first conversations we had with Yuri. I don't think she said this. I don't think she gave us this kind of literary review and analysis of surreal horror. She's breaking the fourth wall. The chair hacks to your computer, so you gotta remove it from files. The chair is now feral. Quickly, let's wipe it off from my files when we still can. Before it's too late. Okay. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! and give it back. Fine, fine. That's not to give you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes that part was still true to the original, the Natsuki thing. The Natsuki thing. Maybe Natsuki, but I don't think Yuri was talking about real horror in this sense, or in this way, in this manner. I don't think so. That felt a little odd, you know? Or maybe I'm like more sensitive right now to catching all their sussy elements, you know? This was different, yeah. I wonder if the structure is gonna be like the first time something happens to Sayori, now something's up with Yuri, then we start all over again, and then we come, and then there's Natsuki, and finally we are left alone with Monika. I wonder if that's what's gonna happen. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share this sometime? Also, like, I think this is new, because I don't think Natsuki writes poetry, right? No. Natsuki advertise. You wouldn't. Like, I just... Is this the same? Or, like, I don't remember her, like, writing poems from the start. But maybe she does. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. I cannot confirm or deny that. Maybe the chair's the only one you'll be left with. Not the chair! Not the chair! The truest writing, form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take nurture, huh? She gonna nurture us, huh? Huh? Nurture us, Do you agree as well, Ryuki? Hold on, there's still a problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. What's the girl hanging in the background? Like, what's that? What about that? What's going on with that? The chair will gain control of your compo. If you don't, no. Wait, what the heck? My partner just sent me a message. Some odd message. Oh, it was to a wrong person. Okay. My partner just sent me a message that was like forwarded, and it was quotation marks. Oh, inside quotation marks. I got so mad I blew my top. But it was wrong chat. Apparently it was not meant to be directed to me, but I was really confused for a while. I was so mad I blew my top. What the fuck? Coolio. That's a random. I know. I was like, did I say something like that? Where is that coming from? But yeah, it's wrong chat. Yeah, anyway. I don't know what I'm supposed to say about the game, but anyway. I never said I joined this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still bought a clubs to look at and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. I'm sorry, I thought. The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Ryuki. What is the truth? The thing is... What is the truth? We don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. I thought they were about to send you. The chair has gained control. No! No! The chair takes the approach of first infiltrating everyone around me, and then finally I'm left all alone, quivering in the corner in my apartment, waiting for the thumbs to come near in the staircase, and then it will slam open my door and look at me, take me, and then I will never be able to stand again. I will be forever and ever attached to the chair, and then it's gonna lull me into a sleep, a comatose state for the rest of my existence, just me and the chair. I don't want that to happen. I need to come up with a plan right now, how to make sure that doesn't happen. I wonder if we can fight the chair in the game. Maybe the game has like a sequence of fighting against the chair. If we defeat it, will leave me alone. I think that would be a banger ending to the game, I gotta say. Kinda similar to Flower the Flower in Undertale we fought against at the very ending. The chair law has gone more deeper than I thought than it should law. I just watched a while ago like this video. I don't remember the person who made it, but it was like about like ChatGPT 4. He made like an experiment, like how far the LLM would like support his baseless ideas, and it was pretty wild. It was like the ChatGPT was like the version 4 was like constantly enabling like illusions of like very 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 crazy theories, and like suggested like all sorts of like odd behaviors and rituals, and came up with all kinds of like sci-fi bullshit for the person to believe. I don't know why I'm talking about this. It just came to my mind, and it was pretty crazy to think like that the enforcement or positive enforcement behavior in LLM leads to the kind of responses that can enable a person to actually become very very delusional. Someone should make a mod for DDLC for the chair. I think that would be so cool. I would love that. I would pay money for that to happen, okay? I would really want to see that. Maybe I should make it myself. I should make my own like fan project about the chair, and about how that's actually like the real big bad evil guy, the mastermind behind the game. Why did I end up talking about ChatGPT? It just came to my mind. My thoughts in my brain are like kind of slow. I've been sleeping really bad the past 2 days. I don't know why my father denies himself the comfort of soft surfaces. Their couch isn't even a couch. Their sofa is like hard, and I was sleeping on it two nights, and it's like narrow and hard. It's like futon mattress. It's like rock solid almost. And it's like I also have a futon, but it's like wide, and I have many pillows. I only had one pillow, and I slept so badly. Like I did sleep last night. I slept like enough hours But like the quality of the sleep was just not good. So now it's affecting me. And there's a lot of mods for the DLC, one of them being based off the ending, which I'm not spoiling at all. But you have given me hints that it has something to do with the chair. Anyway, let's get back to the game. I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? My grandpa also has that type thing as well. It's insane. Like, when I was a kid, we only had like, me and my brother, we both had only like hard futons. And I always wanted like more. And I also wanted more pillows. I just wanted some comfort, some softness around me. And then finally, like, I think I was in 7th grade, I finally got myself like a soft mattress. And it was amazing. It was genuinely amazing. Also, Ryuki, how do you know I'm not just trying you out? Because I know, I think the truth has come upon me that the chair is true and the chair is constant, and that the chair has been embedded to the very code of this game, and this game has been embedded to the fabric of the universe and our lives and our minds. And actually this is not just a game, but it's much more intricate, much more evasive, much more true than anyone can know. And the chair is actually an omnipotent entity in the universe, and it has just embodied itself as a 2D drawing illustration in this game. Your AI will rule the world. It is not AI. It's not a algorithmic code. It is actual true being, an omnipotent being with true knowledge, true intelligence. You sound like a conspiracy theorist, lol. I'm not. I'm speaking the truth here, okay? I'm just spreading the knowledge I have earned. I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, all hail the almighty chair. Yes, the almighty chair. Right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Ryuki? Yeah, it could be fun, right? It really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you had really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Ryuki, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this, you're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember today's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Ryuki, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Did she say that the first time? Did she look at us and say, I'm looking forward to seeing how you express yourself? I don't think so. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? This is new, right? This is new, right? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have to change to grow closer to one of these girls. Yes, that is like, that's the healthy mentality, guys. You changed yourself for a girl. If the girl can't accept you for who you are, you change yourself. That is healthy. That is such a healthy mentality. Okay? I just need to make the most of my circumstances, I'm sure. Good fortune will find me. Are you sure about that, MC? It was chance, Ryuki. Oh. 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 It was the chance to grow, not to change to grow. Okay, well that makes a difference. That does make a difference. Okay, I was a little mean to the MC. I was expecting the worst. My bad. Let me own up to that. Anyways, good fortune will certainly find MC, and I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Realization, lol, yeah. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? What does that mean? What does that mean? Is this like... a joke? A man walked into a club. In the club there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. I'm not really sure what to make of that. I mean, it's just explaining what happened, and in a sense, it's not like anything new, right? Yeah, I know it's Sayori. It's quite plain that it is about Sayori, but like, I don't know. I guess we try to make the perfect poem, right? We take all the difficult words, right? All the difficult words. Now it should be easier for us to, like, you know, to make a perfect poem, right? All kinds of difficult words, right? All kinds of very, very difficult words. Philosophical words, intellectual words. Some very difficult words that Natsuki is not able to understand. Why is there a cage here? I think we're able to do this. Let's see. Entropy. I still don't know what that means. A turn. Okay, this should be easy enough. Inferno. Uncanny or contamination. Let's go with festa. Natsuki doesn't understand what festa means. Tenacious. Effulgent. We made the perfect poem. We didn't get an achievement though. Fake news. Fake news. Hi again, Ryuki. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. I don't find that funny. I don't find that funny. Monika, I can see through you. Nah, don't worry. This is meant to be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. What the heck happened to your face? Yuri? What happened to your face? Thanks for keeping your promise, Ryuki. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. What is it about commitment? Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Guys, they're breaking down. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I think you only get an achievement if you do it in the first part. Though I doubt it, I only heard about it being super rare. The chaos infection has begun, it has. It's starting to spread, guys. Soon I'll also start seeing just black in front of me, just black and glitches. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Doki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps manga collection in a club room. Why is Monika standing in front of the text? Monika. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature. With the defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Doki. I'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? She didn't say this in the past. I'm convinced she did not say this in the past. She has never said put your comfort first. She didn't. Yeah, she didn't. I'm catching the slip ups, okay? That shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Oh, wait. I didn't mean it like that. Also, is it just me, or is it slightly tilted? Oh my god, it is actually, now that you say, the background is tilted. Was there an earthquake? Maybe there was an earthquake. I think there was an earthquake. The omnipotent chair caused an earthquake to happen. I don't really want to then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? Not just the background, Yuri as well. Is she? I think she's like she's standing straight. I think she's standing. I don't know, actually. I can't say. Maybe she is a little tilted. Maybe. I just felt like, well, as vice president, no, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. She's a bit tilted like the rest of the room. It's maybe because she has like that like Widowmaker back. Like she looks like she has like scoliosis, like she's tilted within herself already, so it's like hard to me to say if she's tilted or not. Because in a way she could be like standing straight right now. Anyway. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? No, cause her face is off center, is it? How am I not seeing that? I mean, maybe she's like, I'm looking at her abdomen. Maybe that is like tilted like this. I'm tilted. Okay. She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you do. I think this is different. Isn't like at first she gave us like a book she enjoyed and then she actually is reading the same book? Or is this conversation the same as like in the past? Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. The room is back to not being tilted, right? The room is back to being normal, right? I think it is. If I look at the curtains, they like align vertically. It was the former. It was the same as before. Okay. The conversation about the book. Okay. Yeah, his face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. How much repetition is that gonna be? That only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Are we actually gonna reenact the whole sequence? Because that was kinda long. Right? I was just spacing out. Sorry. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. This is mostly the same as the original. Yeah, I'm kind of worried because I don't want to like spend too much time just on repetition, you know? Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... Hey, her eyes! That's weird. Her eyes is moving. Her eye is moving away. Her eye is all fucked up, guys. Her eyes is getting fucked up. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? We're already 50 minutes in, lol. How far is the eye gonna go? Like, if we don't do anything, how far? Is it stopping? No, it's still moving. If I'm putting my like cursor there, it's still moving. It's slower, but it's still moving. What the fuck? How far is it gonna get? Is the game gonna like error if we don't like quickly go on? What the fuck? It's just like flying. It's flying away. Did it stop? Okay, now it stopped. Oh, what the fuck is going on? Yuri, your eye just like fell off. Why are we gonna wait for her eye to move? Well, because I wanna see how far it can go. That's the one book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Is her eye gonna move again? Is her other eye gonna move? Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and relatable story. Yeah, but it will be different a lot shorter this part. Okay, I trust you guys on this. I have my fingers crossed. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Is this the same as before? And is that foreshadowing as to what is to come? But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoil. Is that what's gonna happen? Is that spoiling? Is she spoiling us? Is she foreshadowing and spoiling us like what's gonna happen? But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. We can't confirm or deny that. No! The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? She wasn't making jokes like this in the past. Hydration time, by the way. She wasn't making this kind of joke. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came out of nowhere. That's new. That's not that was not yours. It's not spoiling all. Yeah, I know. I'm really happy you don't spoil anything. I've been really happy about that. Anyway, this part is not from the beginning of the game. This is new. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Ryuki? No, it's not that. I do like my limbs getting like beat off. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's a kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil. Oh, by the way, Sayori's picture is away from the background. It's been removed. I guess Monika noticed that she left it up. She left it up on the wall. Oh, I see. I'll keep my eyes on the background now to see if there's more details like that. Even Monika is not perfect. She makes mistakes, right? Right. But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway, then suddenly I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. It just progressively gets. Are you sure? I think you're right. Actually, now that I look at it and I put like the cursor next to it, it's moving. It's like it's really slow. It's hard to pick up. But actually, if you put your cursor next to it, you can see that it's slowly expanding and coming closer and like growing. It's, oh my god, that's actually kind of like messing my head up right now. Can you see that? Can you see how it's moving? It's actually growing. It's kind of like it's coming out of my monitor. Holy shit. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. What does the history show? Okay, so actually the history shows what we saw instead of like actually like getting corrupt or like trying to hide the mishaps. Hello, Monika-kun. One? How beautiful. Welcome to the stream. Me make a stroke. Ryuki chair is actually growing now. I mean, you're beautiful. I don't know why you need to use a VTuber. Monika, I knew the chair and you had something going on here. I knew it. Don't look at me too much, okay? I'm just like, I just wore like the first things I picked from the floor. I just, the shirt I'm wearing is actually not like, it's not the best. It's like, don't get me wrong, I usually put more effort into my looks, you know? Don't tell me you saw me earlier doing that thing. Oh no, now I'm embarrassed, Monika-kun. I kind of forget to pay attention. Wait, don't tell me the game is actually like following my webcam and then it's gonna like dox my face at the end. That would be kind of messed up, you know. What the fuck is happening now? Lol? Monika tried to be smart about things and delete the messages, but their messages have been saved on the screen anyway. So, and I think that's the funny thing about people who try to delete their messages. Like they comment something on chat and then they delete it later. They try to trip me off or something like that, but they don't realize that actually their message has already shown up on the screen. I don't think it is, cause that didn't happen to YouTubers with cams. They didn't have that issue. I hope that. Do I need to be like prepared? Like have my hand next to the webcam to cover it ASAP when it starts showing my fucking face? I'm so sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. That's... I really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Who knows with this game? At this point I haven't watched the entire thing in a while. Shit. Yes, I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Oh, we will be. Oh, alright. I open the book and I start the prologue. Prologue. Guys, this is different. One does not simply say I start the prologue in a video game about a book, okay? That has been breaking the fourth wall. The book is sponsored by a Russian author. Is that a joke? Or is that a fun fact? I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Is this different? Is it trying to be like, oh, you can feel her presence in your space? Like if I look behind my shoulder? It's a joke, lol. Hell fucking yeah, my joke radar is getting better. It's not a particularly bad thing. Because the book's name is Portrait of Markov. Yeah, I kind of thought about it. But I forgot what the name was like specifically. It does have like a Russian vibe to it, the Markov, but you know. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the... Shit, we don't have that? Okay. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I didn't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips over to her side. Ryuki's partner, if you're watching this, what's your opinion on Ryuki sussing out the chair? I don't know if they're watching. We'll see in the future. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I genuinely want to know their opinion on it all. I can ask them. I can ask them later if they're not watching. I think they're not watching. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. But continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? Did she have this facial expression? Did she have this facial expression the first time we had this conversation with her? I don't remember this illustration, or did I not just pay attention? Eh? I don't think she had this, or maybe she did. I don't remember. MC, all you're doing is reading a book and kissing, and she did not have that expression. Yeah, I think she's been called out. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. Ah, that's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Oh no, 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 no. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Hold it in the first part she said she did relate to the character. Did she? Maybe. Actually, now that you're saying, maybe we did have a conversation how she relates to the character and we had like a conversation about it. This is different. Now she's feeling flustered and called out like she's being caught, like, I don't know, red-handed. Is that how you say it? Caught red-handed? I remember her saying something about those lines. Huh. She is seeming unusual right now, okay? You know, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Oh, look at her, she's pouting. She's dissatisfied. That's a dangerous look. I know this look. I have seen it in anime. She looks dangerous. This pout is the pout she gives before she becomes all yandere, you know? The chain infection has spread further. It has. That look tells it all. Her brain has been corrupted with metal parts and wood. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat or her cup size. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the bath. Why is reading so hard? Why is reading so hard? Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Ryuki? Did something happen just now? Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So, you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. Yeah, Monika's talking about something else. She was talking about the larger picture here. She was talking about the big picture of the chair still growing on my screen. Can you see it too? Can you see how a pixel by pixel that chair is slowly growing in size, coming from afar, closer, right up to our faces? I don't know what is going through your mind. I don't know what you're reacting to. What is going through my mind? What is going through my mind? My mind is going through the chair. The chair is coming. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? I'm gonna go with Monika. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi Ryuki, having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Although this is my list of what happened so far. First infected by the chair, Monika. Second, Sayori, but she died before it became bad. Third, Yuri, and finally Natsuki. Yes, that's also my theory. We must keep an eye on their symptoms. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Doki. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yuri's symptoms mean she's too far gone. Yeah. The symptoms are the chair is looking at you and you're too far gone. It's a slippery slope that goes pretty fast, you know? It's like a death trap. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. Great job, Ryuki. I was going in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way I can always count when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what? You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. Monika did not say this. Monika said something different. Monika is saying new things. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. Yeah, this is different. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. Symptoms of each character so far. Monika unknown, Yuri creepy smiles and sulking. So the extreme depression that pushed her over the edge, Natsuki unknown so far. Yes, good, keep it up, keep it up. We need to make some scientific research on this. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing, looking for a long time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monika. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Okay, correction. For Monika symptoms, roasting the fuck out the character you're after. Yeah, she's a jealous ass person. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. This is different from like the poem in the past, right? This is a completely new poem. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? Sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. Right there. He is right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Yeah, I think this also like describes the symptoms of the chair taking over one's brain. You know, all the furniture seems to come closer. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. At least a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip for the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just push yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I feel like the chair lore of this channel has gone so far now. Well, it has gone far because it's the truth. Let's talk with Natsuki now. She sees her writing and pops her eyes out because it's so bad. What the fuck was that? that's not even that funny, but I find it so fucking funny. I think if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. Well, harsh. What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. That's right, guys. I'm gonna make a timestamp for that later, because that was funny long. That was really fucking funny. Imagine someone reading your writing and they hate it so much their eyes just fucking start bleeding out. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I gotta share mine now, I guess. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. It's the same poem as before. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. It's like when it's easy to read but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. That's not what the poem is saying to me at all, but good for her, I guess. Natsuki's eye sockets are slowly becoming consumed by wood. Yes. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay, like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. I don't feel Natsuki at all. I don't feel like voice acting her either. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect it from the youngest here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. And finally, Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Going to hate me? You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, me, or to Natsuki. I'm gonna drink some coffee. Do you mind if I read the poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Is this kind of smile new to her? I was thinking of this earlier, but now that I look at it closer, I don't recall seeing this kind of smile on her face in the past. Like in the first part of the game, like the way the eyes go, it feels new. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Yeah, it's new to her as well, yeah. There's a lot of things new to her. I think this is the same as before. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I think this is the same. I don't think there's anything new to that. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. Actually, I think your handwriting is pretty. Eh, that's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Digest, and she's later writing about the raccoons. I know all about your roadkill business, okay? Are you in the coast, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Ryuki. Really? I must have totally missed the point. I think you did, yes. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. Of course the MC has not thought about that, because MC is dumb. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, sir. Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Ryuki. Me too. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me from my mediocre writing abilities. The music has changed. The music has changed. There was a bit to the background music that was odd. Did you hear that? Like it was slightly off. It's like that Me theme song version that's like completely changed. Like it has the same parts, but it changes them around. The music seemed odd, yes, at one point. It was very off. I wonder if it's still gonna go off, or is it like, is the rest gonna be fine? If we like listen like long enough. It's a literature club after all. I sigh. But the music is fine right now, okay. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? It's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. She's trying so hard. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it's really not. It really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it. And Ryuki did too. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Doki liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize he was so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... I forgot about this interaction. I hate the interaction. Maybe you're just jealous that Ryuki appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do more overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Ryuki started showing up. I forgot about this horrible interaction they have in this game. Oh no. Natsuki. It is better now, you think? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. What is happening? The feelings are getting overwhelming. Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's kinda... Oh my god, Natsuki, what the fuck? What the fuck? That's so that is so insensitive. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. I'll let Luke hear everything I really think. Oh my god, I enjoyed this. Is amazing. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing there. Ryuki, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. We go with Yuri, of course. We go with Natsuki. Yuri. Natsuki. Yuri. Natsuki. Yuri. Natsuki. Yuri. Ah, どうしよう。Monika. Hey, Ryuki. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. What the fuck? Now this I like. This is much better than the first time. Now that now it's interesting. Now the game is interesting. We have gotten to the good part. We have gotten to the good part. We have gotten to the interesting part, okay? Now it's gotten good. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they've done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even control my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. And Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh no! She's crying. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. What the fuck? Yuri? I didn't mean it. Okay, what is this look she's having on her face? I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Oh jeez, I missed the cat fight. Oh my god, that was so much fun. I will leave soon. Can you show me? How does the chair look? I want to make fan art. You can see the chair in the background in the closet. It's right there, looking at us, coming closer and closer and closer and closer. Can you see it? Can you see it in the background? I have no idea what Yuri might have said Natsuki, or did. Ryuki, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Ryuki. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow. Completely. Oh no. Monika, I know what you're up to. You're gonna make amnesia happen. Also, Yuri is really losing it, isn't she? Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me to be around for something, Yuri. It's not like that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Yuri. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. Oh, well, how was that written? It was like... Oh my gosh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you. Huh. 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 So Monika is trying to sabotage your conversations with Yuri, okay? Okay, now let's go with all the complicated words again. Unrestrained, existent, ambient, vertigo, fickle, insight, agonizing, uncontrollable, depression, vibrant, uncanny, dream, anxiety, tragedy, philosophy, disoriented, afterimage, sensation, extraordinary. Fuck! No! Why? I didn't think Natsuki had capacity to understand such a big word. No! I didn't think she had the capacity for that. Imagine being jealous over someone like MC. Girl, failure is real. Honestly, I don't know what they see in the MC. The MC is so... This applies to like 95% of all anime main characters. I don't understand what the harems see in the MCs. Like, what do they see? They're so boring and bland. And I know it's because, you know, you can insert yourself in the character's place, but still... Do the viewers really think they're more interesting than the bland ass fucking MC? Okay, that's me to say, okay. I just really wanted to say something mean. I wanted to attempt saying something mean and demeaning. Massacre, let's go with that. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Welcome back, Jeffers. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Come back, Ryuki. Hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression. The weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little on Shrimp. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at the desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. The closet, guys! It's happening, the closet is happening, the closet is happening, the chair is happening. She's now taking us to the closet and is infiltrating our mind with metal and wood of the chair and is about to glue us into the seat. It's happening. I knew this whole time that we will be involving the closet in the story. She's gonna lock us into the closet and we're gonna live there forever and die there and rot there and become just bones and dust in the closet. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. Doki, do you want me to say something about one of the other paths you could have gone down? Can you maybe let's have that conversation like after the game is over? So, you know, it's I have more context and, you know. I don't want to be able to draw conclusions based on like the other parts if there's multiple endings to the game. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally, so don't you worry, Yuri, me neither. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy you were considerate and apologized. It's not even a major spoiler, it's just about the chair. Let me organically develop my relationship with the chair, please. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Ryuki, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. they make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a bit brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now? It's just... Hey, have you seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I apologize, I didn't mean any of the things I said. I promise. Did I just read, I apologize? I didn't mean any of the things I said? I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. Why is Natsuki's face red? Maybe she has feelings for Yuri. I don't know. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. Sir. Yuri, what the hell are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? A lot of people ship them. Yeah, I can see why. But I'll accept your apology anyway if it makes you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. I haven't seen this smile on Natsuki's face before. No, not at all. I don't hate you. The tears rewriting memories it is. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. No. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. It's soon been 2 hours. Would this be a good place to end? What do you say? Because at 5, I need to be... You didn't go down her route, so that's not surprising you haven't seen it again. True. True. I'd say yes. Yeah, because I have to like leave in an hour, like half an hour from my apartment. So I was thinking maybe this could be a good place to end. There's still like content to go through. For the next stream? Question mark. Right? There's still content. Alright, yeah. I'm sorry it's like a shorter stream today, but it's like the scheduling is scheduling, you know? I'm also sorry if I was a little out of it. Today has been a tiring day, I gotta say. Oh yeah, let's save it here and then we can continue in the next stream. Do you think we can finish the game in one stream? Do you think we can finish next time? What do you think? What is your estimate based on like my current progress or my progress so far? Do you think? And it's chill, Ryuki. Okay, that's good. I feel a little out of it. It's also like yeah, it's also like really dark outside nowadays. You know, in the northern hemisphere, it gets like there's the dayless days, like endless nights. You know, so it's getting really dark and it kind of affects my energy levels a little bit more than I expected. Depends on if you're gonna be busy or not. the stream. If we had like 4 hours for the next stream, do you think we can finish it? How much content is there left? I guess we'll just have to find it out. I guess we do. Oh, okay. Well, the next stream is gonna be on Friday, I think. Yeah, I think. Oh, that's the plan anyway. Obviously, things can change because like currently there's like there's multiple things going on right now. This week, I think 4 hours would be more than enough. Okay. Hell fucking yeah, finally finishing Doki Literature Club. It's always an amazing thing to finish a game on this channel, isn't it? I always have a game I start and it never ends. I never finish. I never get to finish. I'm counting for yapping time, that's about 2 hours and 30 minutes, okay. Okay, then we can do that. We can do it next week. Next week for realsies. For realsies, we are finishing the game. Next week. Alright, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna spend a little bit more time with my waifus on Wuthering Waves before I need to leave to another thing. Oh my gosh, why am I so busy these days? It's insane. It's insane. Will you finish the Curse of Blackwater next week as well? Might. I think I'm gonna finish it this month. I'm not sure if next week. It kind of depends also on my mood. Like if I'm really busy and if I feel like I just need chill time, I'm gonna pick chill games. So, and I think Curse of Blackwater, I am gonna reserve like some stress time for it because last time I kind of got annoyed at the girl. So if there's some more like annoyance increasing aspects to the game, I want to be in the mindset where I can handle it with a little bit of beer. So depending on how my mood and energy levels go this week, maybe, but I think this month I want to end it this month. I don't want to leave it hanging for a year, you know. The little girl PTSD, it was so fucking annoying. It was so annoying. Oh, I can't. Anyway, thanks for everyone who came to see the stream. Apologies for the long break between this and last week's streams. Life is lifing. Anyone watching the VOD this far, thank you for watching the VOD, and I hope to see you another time. Hope you have a good rest of the whatever time of the day it is. And bye bye. Bye bye.